Comfort does not come with freedom. The truth is where it comes. The kind of truth that hits you in the face and makes you see what you've been blinding yourself from. Stoics didn't think life should be brushed off. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in our thoughts than in real life." We keep suffering, though, because we hold on to false beliefs about ourselves, other people, and how the world is meant to work. Do you wish you were free? Then go through what most people avoid. Don't expect these 10 truths to make you feel good. They are meant to wake you up because your power comes back once you stop lying to yourself. It is yours, and no one else can take it. Let's go. Truth number 1, nobody's coming to save you. It's easy, even comfortable, to think that one day someone will see your pain and help you get through it. That one day everything will just fall into place. A guide will see how talented you are. A partner will make you feel whole again. There will be a break, someone for you. You don't go after your goals because you imagine that someone is always watching you, because you think everyone is looking. You don't say what you want, wear what you want, post that idea, or go after that goal. You believe they will judge you, make fun of you, talk about you. But here's the truth. They're not following you. They are looking at themselves. They want to know what you think of them. They're stuck in their own thoughts, just like you are. One of the most powerful people in history, Marcus Aurelius, knew this. He wrote in his Meditations, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about what they think than what we think." Just think about how crazy that is. Your body is where you live. You know your hopes, your fears, your beliefs, and your dreams. You give strangers power over your life, but they won't even remember your name in 5 years. You shrink to avoid a brief moment of judgment that will pass quickly. Think about how much of your life you've already given up for other people's views that they don't even care about. All the dreams you didn't follow through on, everything you didn't say. You buried your talent just so people would like you, but they don't even notice you. Epictetus also said not to do this. If you want to get better, be happy with being thought foolish and stupid about things outside of yourself. He said, if you want to grow, you have to be okay with how you look to other people. Awkward, different, or even wrong. That's it. You become dangerous as soon as you no longer need their approval because you are now living and not acting. You're not changing who you are to fit what they want. You're setting your own standards. In a strange way, that's when people begin to respect you. Not because you wanted their approval, but because you didn't need it. Being real, here is the optimized version of your text for AI voice narration. If none of them know anything about it, he said, "That's right, it's not necessary to listen to every opinion, especially ones that come from fear, boredom, or envy. Don't freak out when your area gets smaller. That quiet isn't a sign of loss. The quiet is proof. Proof that you're going. Proof that you're not as energetic as they are. Proof that the room is too small for you now. Allow them to see. Let them talk. Their safety zone wasn't meant for you. You were made to break out of it. That's why you need to learn how to walk by yourself. You need to be your own drive. You're your own proof, your own forward motion. Because cheers fade, less and less is known. But the work you did, the end result, that stays. People who really care about you will rise with you. Those who don't choose to stay will fall away. Don't go more slowly to make them feel better, to keep their eyes safe. Don't dim the light. You're not the only one who has felt this truth hit you hard or seen the energy change from people you thought would always be on your side. Truth number 6, you'll never feel fully ready. Readiness is a lie that puts most people in the middle. They are waiting to feel ready, which means to be sure, confident, ready, and deserving. But that time never comes because the truth is that being ready is not a feeling. It's a choice. You're not ready to tell the truth. You don't think you're ready to start that business. You're not ready to leave what's bad for you. You don't think you're ready to become the person you were meant to be. And that is the exact reason you need to move, because it's dangerous to wait. When Marcus Aurelius was being completely honest, he said, at some point you have to know what world you're in. You are a spirit carrying the body. What does that mean? It means you only have so much time. There is rot in your body. You can't keep putting off your goal forever. That chance you keep putting off will disappear one day. You will be gone one day. To be clear, feeling uncomfortable does not mean you are not ready. That's proof that you're in the right place. So confidence isn't what drives you, it's the reward. It doesn't come up first. It shows up after the jump. When you face your fear and do it anyway, that's when courage starts to grow, not before. Do not forget the Stoics. They didn't just wait for everything to be just right. Even though Epictetus was born a slave, he started writing his theory before he was free. He got strong by working with chains. First tell yourself what you want to be, and then do what you have to do. He said that is the order. Make up your mind, then do something. Choose, not feel. Man need to be sure of everything before he acts. He moves at 60%, 50%, or even 40% because he knows that waiting for the right time is just fear dressed up as logic. This is what you should do. What have you been putting off until you feel ready? What dream has been sitting on the shelf of your doubt for a long time? What part of yourself are you still ready to take on? You already know the answer. You know deep down that you can do it. You just hope that the fear will go away on its own before you start. It's not going to happen, but there is good news. You don't have to be brave, you need to move anyway. We make progress when things are tense. In the jump before you're ready. In the voice that still talks but is shaking. That's a mess in the first draft. You didn't think you could finish the rep. Don't wait for the light to turn green. You are the bright light. You have the right. That's you being valid. Make them think you're in a hurry. They should say, too soon. Let them have doubts. Then show them what happens when someone acts before they're ready. They can't be ignored. Winners don't wait until they're ready. In motion, they make it happen. When you finally understand that, the next part of your life starts. Truth number 7, discipline is freedom, not restriction. People don't like discipline because it feels like a chore, a set of rules that are meant to trap you, stop you from having fun, and make life harder. But that's just the lie on the surface. The real truth, having discipline is the key to being free. You are a slave to your urges, cravings, and mood swings when you don't have control. You're tired in the morning, so you hit the snooze button, read through social media for hours, eat junk food, and tell yourself you'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow doesn't come very often. This is what Epictetus said. No one is free who is not master of himself. Being free doesn't mean you can do what you want whenever you want. When you don't want to, you should do what you should do. Think about a man who can't get up early. Being tired and needing to get things done. Control his life. He's always late because he's rushing to meet goals and deal with emergencies. He doesn't have much energy and can't concentrate. Is he free? Not at all. He can't do anything because of his own habits and body clock. Now think about the man who gets up early, who moves first before everyone else does, who works out every day no matter how he feels. He is not limited. He is free. His practice makes room, makes things clear, and gives him power. Discipline is the muscle that stops people from making excuses. Discipline is the voice that tells you not today when you want to give up or get distracted. It's the steady hand that pulls you back on track when your feelings want to leave you. It's not that we don't have enough time, but that we lose so much. Seneca wrote, "You can live a long time if you know how to use it." Chance isn't the key to using it well. Habits that are formed every day through hard work are: you can get some things, but not all of them. For long-term gain, you have to give up short-term pleasure. You either have to control your urges or let them control you. Discipline doesn't hold you back. Instead, it frees you from the chaos that comes from having weak will and a lack of focus. It helps you say no to things that aren't helpful and yes to growth. Think about it. Where do you let your wild urges take over? What habits are taking up your time and energy? What small steps can you take every day to get the freedom you want? No amount of chaos or comfort will give you the freedom you want. It comes from being able to control yourself, the power to pick what's important and keep doing it. Punishment is not discipline. It leads to the life you want. The bravest thing you can do is cross it. Truth number 8, emotions lie. Reality doesn't. Emotions are strong, but they are also very hard to trust. I'm too tired to start today. You tell yourself when you wake up. You have a loss and feel defeated, telling yourself in your head, this is hopeless. When people criticize you, all of a sudden you lose trust. The trouble is that emotions are like the weather. They change quickly and don't always tell the truth. They come on like storms and make it hard to see. Thorough, this formatted and optimized structure supports clear, fluent, and easy pronunciation for AI voice narration. Decision-making often involves dealing with emotions that can appear and disappear without notice. Unfortunately, too many people base their life choices on these short-lived feelings. The Stoics never said that emotions were bad. They acknowledged that everyone feels them sometimes. Rule 5, build inner strength. What they advised against was being ruled by them. Allowing your moods to dictate your actions is like letting the wind steer your life instead of you. Remember, you have power over your mind, not external events. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his book Meditations, "Know this and you will be strong." In other words, you control how you react, not necessarily how you feel. You don't need to be excited about a job to start it. When you engage in a difficult conversation, you don't have to feel strong or sure of yourself to move forward. The important thing is to take action first and let your emotions follow. You don't gain momentum by waiting for perfect emotional conditions. You gain it by pushing through discomfort. Achieving courage, confidence, and drive doesn't require waiting. A runner doesn't wait until they feel ready. They start running and the energy comes with it. This principle applies to every aspect of life. By letting your actions guide your emotions, you prove to yourself that you are more than just your thoughts. You become someone with unwavering inner strength who can act despite fear, fatigue, or uncertainty. When adversity strikes, it's not the event itself that matters, but how you handle it. Emotions are automatic reactions to circumstances. What empowers you is your response. Whether you choose to act or remain silent, the next time you feel doubt, fear, or tiredness, remember that these feelings are just temporary. They are not the conditions you have to live by. Get moving. Take the first step. Let your deeds shape your feelings, not the other way around. No emotion can hold you captive once you learn to manage it. That's freedom. Truth number 9. Most dreams die from cowardice, not failure. Few are willing to accept this, but external failure is not your greatest enemy. Often, fear disguised as reason is what holds you back. You didn't truly fail at your dream or goal, you ran away from it. You convinced yourself it wasn't the right time, or you lacked the necessary skills, or the risk was too great. Yet deep down, you knew fear was the real obstacle. Fear is cunning, whispering seemingly reasonable doubts, cloaking itself in comforting lies. It makes you forfeit your goals, wait unnecessarily, and play it safe. The more you listen, the further your dreams slip away. Seneca said, "It is not because things are hard that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are hard." The obstacle is not difficulty, it is your unwillingness to try. Reflect on how many people toy with their dreams. Speaking of quitting their 9-to-5 jobs, writing that book, starting that business, or traveling the world, but hardly following through. Do you want to be free? Freedom doesn't wait for the perfect plan or the right amount of courage. Freedom means choosing to bet on yourself fully and fearlessly, even when doubt fills your heart. It's more painful to experience regret than to fail. That's the honest truth. There will be times when you wish you had played it safe, but you'll also wish you had been brave. Difficulties reveal a person's true strength. As Epictetus said, you can't know how strong you really are if you avoid the fight. So ask yourself, what dream have you avoided chasing because of fear? What excuses have you made to stay comfortable? What if you made a promise to pursue your dream despite the fear? It would be challenging and scary, but a life truly yours lies beyond that fear. Don't flirt with your dreams, don't overthink, believe in yourself, and bet everything on your goals without fear. Most dreams die not because they can't live, but because you were afraid to give them life. Truth number 10, you will die, and so will everyone you love. The truth that holds the most power over our lives is one we often try to escape. Memento mori means remember that you will die in Latin. This is not intended to instill fear, but to remind us of the value of life and the importance of living fully aware of our mortality. Marcus Aurelius wrote clearly about this, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think." If you carried this understanding with you at all times, knowing your time is limited and unpredictable, what would change? You wouldn't waste hours on petty arguments or insults. You would forgive minor wrongs and avoid procrastinating important tasks for a future that might never come. You would focus fiercely on creating, loving, and pursuing your mission. Understanding the finality of life transforms how you live. The fear of death sharpens your focus, reduces distractions, and helps set meaningful goals. It's true, everyone you love will die. Your family, friends, children, and you. This realization isn't meant to sadden you, but to free you from the illusion of endless tomorrows. Seneca said, "Life goes by while we wait for it." Each second of hesitation or doubt diminishes your capability. Awareness of death keeps you alive, preventing you from hiding behind fear, regret, or excuses. Over time, you start valuing moments over material things, experiences over appearances, and connections over acceptance. Death removes the unimportant, revealing what truly matters. The power, growth. If this video made you feel something, click the like button. Send this to someone who is still sleeping and needs to hear what no one else is saying. You deserve the kind of life that comes after lying to yourself. Go live your life like you mean it now. We'll see you next time. Keep your mind sharp. Don't worry.